Okay, today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to learn some Zentangle. So Zentangle is done on 3.5 by 3.5 square cards. Now it's made out of some paper that is kind of like a thicker textured paper. But for our purposes, so if you don't have any of this type of paper, you can use cardstock or something else. Now, usually we use micron pens. Now, you can use any kind of archival type pen with archival ink, and it's not a ballpoint pen. It has a felt tip. So now I have a .01 pen, and then I have what is called a micron PN pen, which is a little bit thicker. And we're going to start with the thing that you start with, the first thing, which is to make a little dot in each corner of your card. So I'm using a little half pencil, which they use in Zentangle, but you can use any kind of pencil. And then you basically connect the dots. Now you can do this very lightly because the idea is that you're going to use a pen and then these lines will kind of disappear. So what I'm going to do now is what they call a string, which is making a border within the border so that you have different sections. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm making 3 sections there. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to fill in each section once a day. We're going to do a different Zentangle. Okay, so in the corner here, this little section here, I'm going to, let's get this a little closer here. I'm going to put a Zentangle called Flux. So you can take your black pen, and I'm going to start like this. It's kind of like a point with an oval. Now the idea is you can go over the lines if you want. This is just a guide. And then you continue to turn your card and do some more. So I'm going to have one come out this way, and then I'm going to turn it and have one like that. Now you can make them any size you want. They can be big or small. Okay, and then I'm going to go over this little section a little bit here. And then I'm going to turn this here. Now there will be some spacing in between, and which is okay because we're going to fill that in. And then I'm just going to keep turning it till I fill in this section. I'm trying to make sure that I don't cover it with my hand, but this is a little difficult. Okay, so that's what I got so far in my little section here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and fill in some of these openings here. And what that's going to do is that's going to look like a little bit of depth. So I'm going to go along the borders here and just fill it in black to meet the border of the next section. Okay. Okay, I think I filled all that in, and this is what it looks like now. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the center, starting at the bottom of each one. And I'm taking a very thin, this is an 01 pen, and I start at the bottom and I flick it up, and then do 3 little dots. Bottom, flip it up, flick it up, and then do 3 little dots. Now I'm not going very slow because I'm trying not to make this a very long video, but you can take as much time as you want, and that is one of the points of Zentangle, is that you concentrate and take as much time as you want. Okay, I'm going to go back over some of these sections here to get it a little darker. Okay. Okay, so this is your Flux. Now, tomorrow we're going to do a different one on the other side, and then we'll do something in the middle. I'm thinking that we'll do a, what they call a crescent moon, which if you look at this tile here, this is a crescent moon over here. And then you can see on the other side is a Flux. But then I thought we would do a floral. One of the florals that I've done recently is this one. So I think we'll do the floral in the middle of the tile, and then we'll do the other side on the other. Okay, so that's your first Zentangle. It's a Flux, F-L-U-X. And what people do on their Zentangle cards, on this Zentangle, is on the back you can sign it, put your name down, and the date. And then on the top left, now even if you haven't used, you can do this on a regular piece of paper. And I'm just going to write Flux, F-L-U-X, so then I remember which Zentangle I did. So each card, you put on the back the name of the tangle, so then you remember them. Okay, that's it for today. So tomorrow we'll do another one. Thanks for watching.